Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. The song that we got this morning was Beyonce, Break My Soul. So, maybe you feel like I do. It's Thursday today when I'm making this video. And I wish to God that it was already Friday. I'm not feeling well physically. I'm going through a very, very difficult time. I'm not sure what's going on, why I feel so bad. I think it's just a lupus flare up. I'm not used to working, and I'm having to get up at 5 a.m. every morning to get to work on time. I'm grateful that I have a job, though. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts. I don't feel well. Alright, the energy level looks good. I just wanted to make sure because I had something strange happen to me last night. I found a potato on the windowsill, which was very odd. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in this collective when it comes to You Won't Break My Soul? Thank you so very much. Your work, this is about you working, serving others, hands, feet, and heart, honoring God, loving others. It's also about forgiveness and having integrity. So somehow integrity and forgiveness factor into this as well. Alright, let's see what instant magical. Spirit said sweet tea for the soul. We haven't had that in a hot minute. What do you want to say to us out of sweet tea for the soul, Spirit? Can I get a message, please? Christ or Canape? I don't think I've ever read this one. Canape. C-A-N-A-P-E. Now, while they were on their way, Jesus entered a village called Bethany, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. This is about Lazarus, Mary, and Martha. They lived in Bethany. The two sisters of Lazarus, Mary and Martha, are often used as Sunday school examples. Jesus and his disciples had come to their house to visit. Martha's mind immediately went into hospitality mode, proving that she had a lot in common with a good Southern hostess. She got right to work, making sure everybody was comfortable and had enough to eat. But Mary didn't lift a finger to help. Instead of helping, she plopped herself down at Jesus' feet. Frustrated and feeling sassy, Martha put her hands on her hips and asked Jesus, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all the serving alone?" Luke 10:40. Jesus acknowledged her worry and anxiety, and then, to Martha's surprise, he defended Mary. But only one thing is necessary, for Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. Jesus knew his time on earth was limited, and that Mary had made the right choice to sit at his feet and hear what he had to say. Faith check. Sometimes we can get so wrapped up in serving at church, we forget why we're there. Mary wasn't lazy like her sister thought. She knew when it was time to take her apron off and be still before God. Worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Irma Bombeck. So we see two women here, and they had Jesus stop by to say hi because he was friends with their brother Lazarus. And as soon as he arrived, he traveled with an entourage. He traveled with not an entourage as in like a Hollywood entourage, but as in he had followers who followed him everywhere because they wanted to see what exactly was going to happen to him. They were expecting him to become their king, and they were trying to figure out how he was going to do that. And all the while he was telling them, but he was speaking to them in riddles, because if he would have come right out and laid it out on the line exactly the way it was going to go down, it would not have been able to go down that way, I assure you, because many of the people who followed him loved him, and they would have tried to stop it from happening. And it wasn't meant for it to be stopped. It was meant for it to happen so that he could give us the forgiveness that we need. So I don't know how forgiveness factors in, but this is about our service and knowing what's the most important thing to be doing. Yes, we all have to work. You know, most of us have to work. Most of us don't have millions of dollars just laying around collecting dust so we can, you know, be able to just sit around and study about spiritual matters. Most of us have no choice but to work. But for some reason, Spirit wants to remind us that even though you have to work, you have to remember what's most important also. You have to be discerning in deciding what is most important in my work today. If Jesus were to come to your house, would you be busy getting your house clean and getting everything ready and getting him something to eat? Or would you be wanting to sit down and talk to him and ask him questions or listen to him teach? Which would you do? Which person would you be in this scenario? And there's no right or wrong. Martha wasn't wrong, but neither was Mary. And Martha was upset with Mary because she felt like Mary wasn't pulling her weight. She was pulling her weight. She was just choosing to listen to what Jesus had to say and caring about what his message was, more than she was worried about what he was going to eat, because she realized the secret when it came to Jesus, that Jesus could take fish and bread and bless it and pass it around, and 5,000 people could eat and never run out, and they would take up scraps at the end. So she had probably heard the story, and the last thing on her mind was what her house looked like, or whether or not she had enough food to feed him. She wanted the food that he had to feed her, and she sat at his feet and listened while he taught. Okay? So somehow that's part of the message. I mean, it is the message. I don't know what else to say. You ain't gonna break my soul. Let's see what else we might need to learn today from the Energy Oracle. Energy Oracle, what else do we need to know? There's a magician in the mirror and the thinking man. So there's a man and they're thinking about manifesting. What is it that I need to manifest in my life? What are the unhealthy attachments that I need to let go of? There's a thinking man and they're thinking, you know, maybe I'm too busy worrying about the worldly things and not worrying about the main thing. I have a lot of anxiety, and I'm a thinking man. Alright, what's the main message that you want us to get out of this today? Besides to make sure that we have our mind on the right thing. Oh, you are so precious. Spirit says number 11, cornucopia, and number 34, door to personal healing and happiness. So this is about you having abundance and having all the good things that you need to take care of your body, to take care of your physical being It's about all those good things that you need being given to you. And also being healed and happy with not being hostile. Don't be hostile. I don't want you to be hostile. I want you to forgive. Stop holding resentments and hostilities and let that go. Be willing to forgive. Have integrity. You're going to be abundantly blessed and you're going to have healing and happiness. But for some reason you're harboring hostilities. Let's see if we can find out why you have hostilities. Why does this person need to stop having hostilities? Because somebody needs to fucking say it. Resentment kills the magic. And family shit is getting on their nerves. Everyone could use a little fucking break. So somebody needs to speak their mind and say what's on their mind, because resentment kills the magic. And this person's hostile because they have a resentment. What's being hidden? That you want shit to be different. And you want somebody to just shut the fuck up. Alright, and what's being shown? Fuck your feelings. I don't care how you feel. Woo! Oh my goodness. And what's going to happen next? You're not getting along with somebody. You're going to go solo because you're not being heard. And I don't blame you. Somebody wants you to shut the fuck up. They don't care about your feelings. They're like, just say it. Say what's on your mind. This family is so getting on my nerves right now. If you got something to say to me, say it. And then when you say it, they're like, I wish you would just shut the fuck up. This person wants things to be different, but they need you to shut the fuck up instead of changing themselves first. Because this card says, if you want shit to be different, change yourself first. And shut the fuck up. So secretly, somebody wants things to be different, but they want them to be different by you shutting the fuck up. And outwardly, they don't care about your feelings. Fuck your feelings. You have logic for a reason. Use it. And you just want to be left alone. You want to go solo, because being alone equals happier together. You need some time apart from your family. And it's because you're not being heard. And we see that very clearly here. You're going to sit back and relax. And it's going to be time to talk money. So you're going to sit back and relax and wait for it to be time to talk money. That's probably what this is all stemming from. Because at the root of it is our integrity, our forgiveness, having an abundant life full of all the good things in life that we need and desire, and having healing and happiness, personal healing and happiness. And somebody needs to stop being hostile, and we see that as well. And it's like a Mary and Martha type situation. Like, I'm always doing everything around here. You ain't never doing anything except for studying your spirituality, meditating all day long, playing with your crystals, doing your witchcraft or whatever they say to you. And you're like, shit, you just need to shut the fuck up. If you got a problem with me, say it. But then when they say it, you're like, just shut the fuck up. I don't care how you feel. I want to be left alone. I am going to sit back and relax until it's time to talk money. But you're not being heard. When you talk to people, they do not listen. You could be the boss of these people, too. Oh, I don't know what to say. Alright, Spirit. What do we need to know here? What would Sacred Destiny say to us about this situation? You need to relax, and you're taking a risk. Maybe you're taking a risk by sitting back and relaxing until it's time to talk money. You might not need to sit back and relax. Relaxation and courage. Being brave to sit back and relax until it's time to talk money. Might be time to get a job. You need security, but you want to sit back and relax. That doesn't often always work out so well. Alright. Message spirit for the collective. There's your relaxation. Your relaxation came out in reverse. So it's like, it's time for you to stop relaxing and be in leadership. You need to get in leadership. You're the boss. Your break is over. Your vacation is over. And you don't have any security. So what needs to be done here? What needs to be done differently here, Spirit? You don't have any opportunity. Your purification is in reverse. Your opportunity is in reverse. And you need to get in flow. So for some reason you need to purify yourself. Clear your energy. You need an opportunity and you need to get in flow. You have no inner peace because you're lacking in these things, okay? And what will happen if they get in flow? Where you haven't been fulfilled, you'll no longer be at a standstill. Things will change. They won't be so simple anymore. And you won't have to wonder about happiness. No more healing chaos either. So you've been going through something, and I think it's because maybe you need to get a job. Maybe. It might be time for you to get out and get a job. I'm going to use the breakup deck, but I'm going to use it in the sense of how this happened. Let's see if I can find out more. Somebody's having an epiphany about being haunted. How did this happen, Spirit? Somebody is haunted because they made silent moves. You do something secretively, and now you're haunted by it. Somebody is haunted because of needing to reconcile. So you need to make things right between you and somebody. Alright, show me how this happened. You were undecided, but you had decided. Alright, what were you undecided about? That reconciliation. You were pretending like you were unfazed by a love triangle. And there needed to be a reconciliation. So you and two other people were not getting along. This doesn't have to be romantic. You were acting like you didn't care that y'all weren't getting along. Or somebody was. Somebody was acting like they didn't care that there was trouble in your relationship between the three of you. And there's a reconciliation. Maybe they were acting like they didn't care that you reconciled with somebody else and did not reconcile with them. Alright, well, what was being hidden? That somebody had regret. They were self-centered. Enough is enough with you having flings. Somebody regretted self-pleasing. And that they had been having a lot of flings secretly. Alright, and what's being shown? That they're on the verge of telling you something about learning a lesson. Not being in denial and not going slow. Alright, what was the lesson? Oh, they were stalking. What do you mean that was the lesson? This caused them to be worried because they felt like the competition was alone. So there was a love triangle. You were unfazed by a love triangle because you knew this person was going to reconcile. You had regret secretly because of having to self-please, because somebody was having a lot of flings and you were like, I'm not going to sleep with you if you're going to keep being with this other person. And this person is on the verge of telling you that they've been watching you and that they know you've learned your lesson and that you were in denial about how slow you were moving and that they were worried that you were going to be alone with the competition. Oh, wow. Alright, so what's going to happen next? You're going to be a player. You're not going to have a desire to win, and you're going to be divinely guided. What do you mean they're going to be a player? Somebody's going to give you one last chance. And how might that turn out? You're not going to make them prove it, and you're not going to make the first move either. Wow. What are you going to do? You're going to wait. You're going to wait and see how this turns out because you don't want to be haunted. And what are you waiting for? Somebody to stop being controlling, for it to be your choice because they miss you. And you know it's not only you. Even though they're hard to read, you know because you can read this person and you know it's not only you. So you're going to be like, I'm going to wait until you can't control the fact that you choose to miss me. And not only me, it's not only me, you're hard to read. Well, who else is it then? They have a secret love. They're making silent moves at work. They quit their job so they could have freedom. So somebody was making silent moves and it had something to do with work. And now they have their freedom and you don't realize they had secret love. So somebody had a secret love at work and this was leading to a divorce. I hope that made sense because I didn't know it was a love reading, but it is. Alright, show me what's going to be the outcome of this marriage. Because you're married to somebody and they were having an affair at work. What's going to be the outcome of this marriage? Hold up. You won't break my soul. That's all I can hear. You won't break my soul. Alright. The twin flame card just happens to be on the bottom of the deck. We got all kinds of shit turned over. Everything is every which way. I hope I got it right now. Alright. I'm not going to repeat myself because you heard what I said. Somebody was having an affair. It's a twin flame and you're moving into your life purpose. Yeah. You're being inspired by the universe to move into your life purpose. You may be changing jobs. You're having a lot of regret about a twin flame. You're regretting something that happened with a twin flame. Something that happened in the past that caused some dark time. And you regret this. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of the relationship with the person you're married to? You're going to reject this person. There's going to be rejection because you haven't been able to get a solid foundation since last spring. So it's like no work since last spring and this person is going to be rejected. That's the marriage. What's going to happen with the secret love? Somebody's wearing a facade. What's the truth behind the facade? They're closed off, guarded, and resistant. Why are they closed off? Because they don't have the courage to change and to end their marriage. Why not? Because they're confused. Neptune is here. And there's about to be a divine intervention. What's going to happen with fate? Divine masculine is here. manifesting, loving himself, and celebrating gifts in abundance. Wow, Divine Masculine, beautiful. And having your stability, baby. Whoa, where is his feminine at? Seeing their reflection and how much ego they have. Where is his divine feminine at? She wasn't doing much growth this summer. Why is she full of herself like this? Because she feels guilty for something that wouldn't change. Clarify what she feels guilty about. She's been spying to see if you broke up with somebody and if you moved into your life purpose. And in fact, I see that you are doing that. Good job, Divine Masculine. Alright, what's going to be the outcome here? There's going to be a new love and no more separation. Clarify the new love and no more separation. You're going to have a reunion because there's going to be an unexpected storm and you're going to offer somebody a Venus offer. Wow, you got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Venus. Like, this is like astrological match, and it's a reunion because of an unexpected storm. Somebody's about to take a leap of faith. Clarify all this love. There's going to be an apology and forgiveness. And then distance is a factor. Alright, outcome here of this apology. Somebody who's been cold and detached and wouldn't have a breakthrough. What do you mean? They're going to tell you they're sorry they were cold and detached and that they would not stop being this way. That they're no longer angry. Why were they angry? Because of their own thoughts. What do you mean their own thoughts? They were disappointed. What were they disappointed about? About the twin flame and some dark times that happened in the past. And their self-worth is here. Beautiful. Alright, so it looks like you've been working on yourself. Where's Divine Masculine here, Spirit? Divine Masculine, baby, you are banging it over here. You went through destruction. Where's Divine Feminine? They have regret. What's connecting the two of you? The answer is going to be yes. Something's going to be put on pause. And there's been some mirroring here. Clarify the answer being yes to being alone. What do you mean being alone? Somebody's having a breakup. They're fixing to offer. The winter came out. What about being alone in the winter? Because it's something that you couldn't get over. And what will be the outcome of this relationship? It's going to be transformed. You're going to have a commitment. But you have some fear about this. What's going to be the outcome of your fear? You will not have a karmic partner. And you're going to get justice for a third party. Wow. And healing. Clarify your destruction. You did shadow work because of this destruction. Anything else we need to know here? You're going to have communication about somebody not being patient and going through some grief. Alright. Show me what's going on here, Spirit. Talk to me. You've had time apart from somebody and there's an addiction. Alright, what else? Or you're going to. You're going to have forgiveness because of finances and support. And you're going to have healing and acceptance. Anything else we need to know here? You're protected. And you have integrity. What do you mean they're protected? You have this new love that's protected. And here and now. What about here and now? You're going to have a second chance. You've been longing for true love from children and you have regret. Or you're longing for true love and you're going to have a second chance because you have regret about children and you're awakening. Anything else? This is a friendship. No. They're unavailable. What do you mean they're unavailable? Somebody's making a decision about being unavailable because of playing hard. What's going to be the outcome? They're going to be released. They're going to be let go. And then why are they doing this? Because of a soulmate that they're pissed off at, and they're making them wait and set boundaries because of an apology. What's going on with the twin flame? It's fate. What do you mean it's fate? Be patient. Something was strictly sexual. There's a past life love. There was interference. Well, what's going to be the outcome of it? A friendship and an awakening. You're awakening to friendship and integrity. That's beautiful. Alright, show me how the angels are working here. I gotta get out of here. Interesting reading. You're going to have miracles, blessings, gratitude, and have peace. Let's see what's going to happen with your money. What's going to happen with the Divine Masculine's money? Because Divine Masculine, you ain't no joke. You're not talking to anybody. You're being told to be silent, don't talk about it, and a teacher. Alright, what about Divine Feminine's money, Spirit? Divine Feminine, you're going to take off, and you're planning, and you have some luck. Outcome of your luck. You're going to be a perfectionist and make an investment in sports. Outcome of your investment in sports. Something temporary, settling, being a rebel, and the media. Outcome of the media. The office is here. Being patient, not making a mistake, and being on the right path. Clarify the right path here. You're going to be self-made, and you're going to be a rescuer. You're not going to promote yourself. Why aren't you going to be promoted? You're not getting promoted because you're not using your voice. Well, what should they do? Do you need to talk to somebody about a promotion? It has to do with a mechanic. What about the mechanic? Science is here. You're not being inspired. Your spirituality is here and your soul tribe. And not being surprised. Outcome of your spirituality. You're going to have a partnership. It's somebody that you have an emotional attachment to, and that they are, or you are, or both are beautiful. And you had a conflict, it looks like, in the past. Outcome of your partnership. Somebody's unreliable. So what should Divine Feminine do? Unlock something. Work on your health. And it's because of you having a loss and parenthood. So it could be because you lost a child. And you've been feeling very unstable. Anything else for Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine, somebody is a workaholic. They need to get grounded. And they may need, or they may be a counselor. The underworld is here. Why is Gaia here? This could be also about land or property. Because they have a business, but they're not selling anything or buying anything because they have angelic help and growing up. And the spell work is here again. What's the outcome of the spell work? You need to be cautious when it comes to your social media and having setbacks. How can they overcome this, Spirit? You don't want to have any surprises when it comes to your transportation. Clarify what you mean. Also, be careful of your animals and your real estate. Somebody's doing some nasty fucking spell work on somebody. Why are they doing this? Because of somebody writing something and something that was illegal from the past. I'm going to leave it there for right now, but I'm getting to the bottom of this spell work one way or the other. I think that's where the hostilities are coming from. What would your best friend say? We got to close here. I got to go to work. Listen to them. You know the way. Remember, they want you to shut the fuck up. They don't want to listen to you. This is saying you need to listen to them. You know the way. And listen to them. You know the way. Okay? Somebody's saying you need to listen to them. You know the way. I don't know what they're talking about, but you know what they're talking about. Alright, show me what trinkets you would give us for this reading. I got a feather, a shell, a cactus, a Catholic pendant, a skeleton key, a heart with a cross in it, I will, a starfish, a bonefish, a bird, a shooting star, the word love, a music note, and a flamingo. Something just fell out. Parenthood fell out. I got the rock that says luck. I got a huge key. I got a gear or a metalhead. It says, live your dream. I have a red marble, which could be about Saturn. And I have a skull. One more time, see what it says. I got the key again. I got this piece of crystal. I got a prick or cactus, the I Ching. I got to live life in love, and always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Alright, I'm going to have to leave it there because I've got to get to work. Spirit said to give you one of these. One, Spirit, please. How about them apples? Shaman of Skulls, Magdalene, and Peonia. Shaman of Skulls, number 34. In your heart, you've been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are part of the answer from the universe. They are part of the answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's all going to work out, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through this transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid and so much that you will gain. Number 31 is Magdalene. We have Peonia, and I just turned right to it, so I'm going to read it first. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy to receive and who give back to life from a heart of gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble seeing. And then number 31 is Magdalene. You can experience a feeling of being completely reborn like a mythical phoenix rising from the ashes of what once was. The past completely burned away. It's not about forgetting the past, but it's the reality that forgetting the past, that it's the reality that the past doesn't have to have any hold over you. You are being given a spiritual blessing from deep within to cast off anything and everything without exception from the past that does not bring you peace. Damn. The universe wants to take it from you, so let it go. There's now a brand new you, clean, fresh, and ready to start again. When this with this protective grace of the divine all around you, with the protective grace of the divine all around you and within you, shining bright and true. I'm sorry, I can't see. Who are you talking to, Spirit? MDAQJZL number 3. I'm going to roll one more time and then I've got to close. KLTHIDB number 4. Alright, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.